Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing. If you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for
Close enough to 420. That's right, Courtney. Close enough. Something's wrong with the screen, but that's okay. I'll figure it out eventually. Hi guys. I hope everybody is doing well. I really do. I mean that. Oh, I gotta fix the greens. I don't know what I didn't do. It was perfect a minute ago, and now not so much. Regardless, whatever. Let's travel by flu powder all the way over to Judge Middleton's court. I know some of you don't like Judge Middleton, but we don't do it all the time. But once in a while, when I need a court, and that I know will be there, Judge Middleton has fruit to bear, if you will. So let's go check out some small claims matters as he talks about. You know, I like Judge Middleton too, but I understand he is his own beast. Plus, you can almost always find these videos if you wanted to on your own. Hi, Beverly. Because he leaves them up, which we love. We stan a king who is leaving up videos.
All right, we're ready to begin our
Are
small
we?
claims docket. We've
I
got
think we're
several
almost
people.
ready, Judge. I'm going to say one more thing before I shut the fuck up. I haven't eaten today. I've just realized that. And I've done 15,000 steps. So, forgive my brain, please.
Here live in the courtroom. We've got at least 5 people in the waiting room. We'll bring them in. We've got a number of cases set, and some of which we have service issues. So we'll find out what we've got. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I thought I could handle 9. I guess we'll find out.
10. Make it an even 10, Judge. Make it an even 10. Oh my god, it's cold again. Does anybody want to know the temperature? It's a balmy 40 degrees. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you know what? I don't eat regularly. That bothers people sometimes when when they are around me a lot and they notice. They're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, well, I just sort of listen to myself, and I'm a terrible influence. That's the truth. Look at both these girls. Oh, and now we got him.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, first I need to identify everybody we've got here. Someone in here has iPhone with a hat on. What's your name, sir, in the moving car?
Carly Friesen.
All right, a couple things. Carly Friesen. You're gonna have to pull the car over. I'm not gonna do this while the car is moving.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Just as fucking pleasant as could be. Oh, really? You
All
can't
right,
do
and then
while
we've
we're
got
moving?
Mr. Samsung. What's your name, sir? Standing outdoors. Your microphone's on mute. I'll try to,
It'd be
Sir.
Travis Baldwin.
Sir.
all right, I've got Jocelyn Rogalski and I've got Kristen Brandes and Miss Friesen's pulled her car to a stop. Then I've got people here in the courtroom. Which case are you folks here on?
McLean, Tchaikovsky.
All right. And then I've got Susie from Z-Smart. All right, let's start
Susie.
out with some cases that are gonna be a disappointment, but they're gonna save some people some time. I have both parties here in Brandy's
Bruno.
and Friesen. So we'll set that aside for a moment. Jocelyn Rogalski, do you want to mute your microphone?
Yep, here. Thank you.
This is Rogalski versus Caleb Evink. File number is 252447SC. Oops. I'm on a live stream, but not on the record.
Oh my God, Judge, that's so funny. Hi, Billy, by the way.
Mr. Rogalski is not here because they were unable to serve him with the lawsuit. Although he shouldn't be that hard to find because he's on probation to me, to my probation department.
Oh, perks of a small town. I know him. He's on probation. He reports. Did the judge creed? No, I saw him blink. I thought he creed framed, but he blinked.
His probation agent is Daniel Frazine. I'm familiar with this circumstance, Ms. Rogalski, because I sentenced Mr. Evik on a drinking driving charge. The prosecutor reduced this to impaired, and I did a sentence as a result of this accident. As I'm starting to read it, I thought, boy, this really sounds familiar. Then I realized it was that case. So we can't proceed today because he has not been served.
That sounds like a plan, Bruno. Today is my Friday, and that means I'm off work for the next 3 days. Fuck yes, baby. Till the new year. That means I don't work another day
I
this year.
can't do a default judgment unless he actually knew he had a hearing. Defendant is on probation.
I
In
was
file
told by a
number-
Kimberly, sorry, I was informed by a Kimberly Steele that it may need to be rescheduled since he wasn't served, which that's of course
Yes.
what I have to be happen and move forward from there.
We will reserve it. But defendant is on probation. So we know where he is. I'm not sure whether the process server knows where he is, but matter will be reset. After 30 days to obtain service.
Just like to get home.
Excuse me. This points out what happens when you're in an accident and you don't have insurance. You're not covered by the no-fault statute. He was convicted of impaired driving. He's on probation, so he should be fairly easy to find. So, Ms. Rogalski, you're good to go. We will reset it once we get service on him.
Thank you for your time.
All right, that's why I'm here. Thank you. Mr. and
Thank
Mrs.
God,
McLean, why
Courtney.
don't you
That
come up
lesson
and have a
was for
seat
you.
right here?
Next, Adam. Hi, thank you. I am well. It's my Friday, but I have to clean. The
All right,
kitchen
we're
is
kind of in
mess-
the
My
same
kitchen
boat.
is messier than anybody
Uh,
else's kitchen right now. I promise you. I swear to God. There's not one single person here that has a messier kitchen than I do right now. But you know what? Ignoring it does not make it go away. I have tried so hard. Oh, I've wished it to be clean. Oh my God. Little elves to come in and clean it. Nope. Nope. Never. It's never happened. Never happened. I'm gonna have to do it myself. What was I cooking? What the fuck wasn't I cooking?
This is Raymond McLean and Kim McLean versus Mike Shashulsky. File number is 252304. It was filed as Mike Shashulsky and Greenbuilt Roofing. Plaintiffs live on Ottawa Road outside of Mendon and are very dissatisfied with the roofing job done by this company and have filed a lawsuit for the statutory maximum of small claims, $7,000. Same thing. Mr. Shashulsky and Greenbuilt Roofing have not been served. Greenbuilt Roofing appears to be out of business. And the mail came back and they have not gotten service. We're gonna have to personally serve them. What do you in that regard?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, we hired a Jayco process server in Grand Rapids, and the business address that he has is the address that we served. He is not out of business. He's just not in that building. It's a
All
vacant
right.
building. They're very familiar with him. They've served him countless times, so they're
Cornucopia of
confident,
times.
they're confident they can find him. And I have
Finding them and collecting may be two different things,
both
but
of them,
Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
And so we have their paperwork saying they attempted once and they will continue to attempt. If you
All right.
need that paperwork, we have it from them.
I'll ask you to give that to the clerk.
Very good.
We had a guy a few years ago from Kent County who was sort of the same thing. He was a building contractor. He had lots of angry customers. Channel 8 actually followed him down and pointed a camera at him and did a story about it. I'm not sure what this guy's deal is, but again, we will reset no sooner than 30 days to obtain service. On defendant. Now, this is a little tricky because you're suing him personally and you're suing the company. The company is a limited liability corporation. So there may be a question of whether he's liable or the company's liable or they're both liable. But generally you have a limited liability corporation, so you don't get personally sued. So we'll see where this goes.
That's what the
The company
LLC
is still in
for.
business. Well, I'm sorry you had to get dressed up and come all the way over here for this, but we won't be able to proceed till we find him. That'll be no sooner than 30 days and we'll reschedule this. If you stop out at the clerk's office and you give them that other documentation you've got, maybe that'll be helpful.
Yes,
All right, you guys are good to go.
Thank you.
thank you.
Good to go, but honestly, if Buddy's, it's gonna be hard
We're
to collect.
plugging
just like
away
Joe
with the
said.
people that did not get served.
Well,
David
I heard I was
Nieves,
invited. I thought I heard I had a date on New Year's Eve.
we're in the same boat, Mr. Nieves. This is file number 242198SC. This is a claim where Mr. Nieves has a judgment against the defendant. And at this point is trying to do a discovery subpoena. There was a consent judgment of $5,446.25. The defendant agreed to pay $300 monthly installments, did not pay. He was working at Forest River. He filed a motion to set aside the installment payments. And I indicated you could pursue a garnishment. You did this subpoena to,
Well, I
Uh,
thought Credence and Mikey were having a
here.
party.
you had also tried to serve him in Elkhart County, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you have any luck in Elkhart County?
I did not, I mean, I knew where he worked at before and that's where he
Man,
got
if I
served
had a
at,
real
and
date, I
he
would shave
switched
my
to Forest
legs.
River, and I mean, he doesn't say what line or what plant or anything, he just said Forest River.
Well, once you get that, you can garnish his wages. But he isn't here and he isn't served. And I can't default him unless he's served. So the same thing. We're having luck, not luck with service.
I know, me too. Especially in a small town like this, Bruno. I fucking love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my god, no. Cellulite yoga pants, so true.
Appreciate your diligence here. He does agree he owes the debt.
I mean, he recently got a DUI, and I would imagine he has probably
In
probation.
what jurisdiction?
Elkhart County. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would know more details, how to find him, or if he's on probation or something.
Reset. Not more than 30 days, not less than 30 days. To attempt to obtain service. You have a judgment. You don't just have a claim that he owes you money, you have an actual judgment where I ordered that he did owe you money. If you can figure out where he works, you can garnish his wages. And that's what the discovery subpoena is about. He's got to show up and give you his place of employment, his social security number, and other ability to attempt to collect on this. But right now, you tried to serve him in Elkhart and in our county, and you're striking out. I'll have the bailiff take you out to the court office. Any additional information you got is helpful, but we can't do anything until we get service on it. All right, thank you again for being here. You can take these out too. All right, now, we've got several Z-Smart cases where we don't have service also. We have, as I said, both cases in Brandeis versus Friesen. Let's do our Z-Smart cases and then good afternoon, Miss Susie Keith. Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, let me ask you to raise your right hand. You swear affirm any testimony you're about to give here will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
I do.
All right, the first is Z-Smart versus Dale Dieter. He was in jail, but he's not currently in our jail. I don't know where he is, but he has not been served. That is file number 252498SC. It's a claim for $991.
Is Z Smart like the rent to own? Is it really
Z-Smart versus Jonathan Rader.
Zed Smart?
Same thing.
Zed Smart. Also, I might just buy myself a
I don't know what we
Lobster
do if
tail.
all these people showed up, have
It's
9
like
hearings,
$12.99.
but everything is a default. Some of these were highly contested. This is 252498 2498SC. Again, Susan Keith is here for the plaintiff. The defendant has not been served. Will reset at least 30 days. He had a White Pigeon address. Claim is for $1,875.67. Z-Smart versus Mitch and Amber Crago. We have service on one of the parties. We'll come back to that one. Z-Smart versus Rosalie Wittendorf and Brandon Wright. No service. File number 252501 SC.
I do the same thing with cookies with my daughter, Bruno. I bake a lot of cookies. I let her sell them, but I broke down the cost of all the ingredients and how much we would need to make for each one in order to make money back, etc. And they're very delicious cookies. Beyond delicious. In fact, I'm actually working, I think I'm going to work on a giant version for the bakery that I plan on opening in my head.
All right, and we have partial service in the next one. Mr. Baldwin is here. So we're going to address that. Our next matter is Z-Smart versus Kate Yoder and Travis Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin signed for Miss Yoder, so we really only have service on Mr. Baldwin.
Yeah, I've cooperated with Z-Smart now, and I've agreed to pay $100 a month to them. And the manager has agreed, and we're in agreement.
All right, the file number is 252502. The claim is for $1,694.09. And if we add in the court costs of $82.50, total is $1,776.59. And
Can I
Mr.
address
Yoder,
the
you
court?
agreed to make payments of $100 per month?
Yeah, can I address the court though, sir?
Yes, certainly.
All right. So me and Larry had talked last week, I believe, or the week prior, and we had agreed that the total owing was only $450, and I had paid him $30 on that day, and he agreed that I would only owe him $420. So I don't understand where they're getting the $1,600.
Miss Keith, can you help on that?
Well, the full term that he owes is $1,694.09 on the mattress.
Larry is the manager.
Yes, and me and him were in agreement of the $450, and I paid him $30, and he told me I had $420 left.
What's Larry's last name?
I don't.
Byrne,
Larry, what is it, Susan?
Byrne, B-Y-R-N-E.
A $1,700 mattress? Is that what he just said? Yikes.
Is he available?
Yeah, I can go get him.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Give me a second.
okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Mhm.
Somebody get Larry. 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 Is it Larry Beaver? That's a callback. That's a callback to another time. Yeah, I want to make big cookies. I think that the dough I have will do it. I'm just trying to think about it. You know?
Miss Friesen and Miss Brandeis, hang with me here. We have one or two more to go and then we'll deal with your
we can hear
matter.
them talking about it.
This is really payoff. Good afternoon, sir. Are you Larry Byrne?
I sometimes am, yes, sir.
All right, well, are you right now?
Yes, sir, definitely right now.
All right. Would you please raise your right hand? You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're the manager at Z Smart in Sturgis.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're lucky you got Susie. She's been doing these cases for years, but this one we need your help. The claim is for $1,694.09. Mr. Baldwin, the defendant, says he's met with you. You've agreed to settle the matter for $450 minus $30, which would leave a total of $420. What do you know about that representation?
You know, that's correct. Him and I did speak about it. It is correct.
Appreciate that.
All right, I'm gonna change it to 420.
And I do apologize for the confusion. I did not let Susie know that. That's my.
All right, 420 plus 8250. That's court costs.
420, baby.
Well, it's very helpful to have you here and clear it up right now. 50250 is the total.
Okay.
Payable at $100 per month. When does that start?
We can start it after the first of the year.
I'm
would
gonna
be
start
fine.
at January 15th,
Perfect.
2026. This is to Travis Baldwin only. Are you still at the Pearl Road address, Coldwater?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you still sleeping on the mattress?
All right, I'll send you a copy of that judgment. You make your payments directly to Z Smart.
Yes, I will. All right.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Byrne.
Yep. Have a wonderful
Thank
holiday.
you.
Thanks.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. His mattress
Show
only
that
costs
as a
$500.
consent. As to Travis Baldwin only. Kim will doctor that up and make it look right.
Why am I
All right, we
confused
have
when I need
one
to make
more.
dinner? This
Oh,
is the
that's
problem.
this one.
French onion
We
soup
have one
sounds
other
good.
Z Smart. Which is Z Smart versus Mitch Crago and Amber Crago. We do have service on Amber Crago. She's signed by certified mail and she is not present. Ms. Keith, the claim is for $2,658 plus costs. Are you going to ask for a default as to Amber only?
Yes.
All right.
Scalloped potatoes sound delicious. I got my mandolin slicer so I could scallop them. Is that what?
2,658.60. 102.50 it costs. For a total default judgment of 2,761.10 as to Amber only. You can pursue collection against Mr. Crago. We're gonna have to get service against him.
She's already going in. What do you want me to do? Go to sleep. You just told me to come here.
All right, Susie, I think that takes care of all of your cases.
Oh, shit.
All
I
right,
think it is, like,
we
rent
got
out.
service. You have one or two judgments. And you're good to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lisa Figueroa. Poor Carly. Oh dear. What do we think Carly and Kristen were fighting about?
All right, now we're going to do our only contested
I
case.
said a hair appointment gone wrong. That's why she had to wear the toque. What did these two fight over? Let's get your guesses in before we get this case. This will be our last case that we listen to. So let's get our guesses in. What was the fight over? Why are we in small claims court? And thank you guys for all the well wishes for the new year. But we will see each other much before that too. Don't you worry. It is chilly as fuck here. And now y'all are talking about ham. Okay. But I think I might make a square sausage for dinner. A square sausage.
Are you Kristen Brandes?
I am, yes, Brandis.
Oh, Bruno,
And
if
are
you
you
know, then it
Carly
probably is a good
Friesen?
one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you, will you both please raise your right hand? That's your left hand. You swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give in this matter will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief.
I do.
Yeah.
All right, you just heard me dispose of 8 other cases, either by default or adjournment. Your case is actually a contested matter where there's 2 different versions of the story. You're in small claims court. Small claims is a separate division of the 3B district court where you can sue for up to $7,000. Neither party is allowed to have an attorney in small claims court. There's no formal record being made of the appeal, and there's no formal record being made of the proceedings, and there is no appeal. Any decision made here is final. Either party has the right to remove the matter from small claims to the general division of the court. But you have to tell me before we begin. Once we start, any decision here is final. Ms. Brandes, you understand?
I do.
And Ms. Friesen, you understand?
Yes.
And are you both ready to proceed?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. There was an accident at the Centerville High School parking lot. And that was on September 18th of 2025. Miss Brandes contends that her car was hit by Miss Carly Danielle Swartz Friesen, and that she was leaving the scene and they stopped, got her information. Defendant represented that she was covered by insurance, and it turns out she was not. So there are arguments that this is not covered by the no-fault statute because A, Ms. Friesen didn't have any insurance, and B, it happened in the parking lot of a school. And so Ms. Brandes has supported or submitted evidence to show the amount of damages she received as a result of this accident. It doesn't take much. She has a quote from Chuck's Body Shop of Three Rivers. And that is the amount of $2,211.51. Parts, labor, taxes. That's the quote you have to repair your car. Is that correct?
Correct.
Have you actually had the work done?
I did. It was done, I believe, on October 22nd through the 24th.
So your automobile has been repaired and you're out this amount of money.
Correct. I paid out of pocket.
All right. Ms. Swartz Friesen, what's your response?
This whole thing was a bit of a mess. The parking at the school we weren't even parked in parking spaces. So I don't know if that was made clear on her end or even mine to be whatever, but So yeah, I was parked like everybody else, like a half circle, and she was parked more or less outstandingly, kind of behind
What
me.
event were you there for?
My daughter's cheer practice, and so we all kind of park on the grass in a half circle, kind of like a slant, at a slant. We're in the grass, and she was parked completely I mean, totally wrong from me at all. And so yeah, when I went to back up, I did. I backed right into her car. I didn't see it. Genuine accident. I also was not I had no idea that my insurance was not on my car. It was coming out of child support, so I don't use that account. I don't look at that account. It's not even something that I notice. So I had no idea that it was stopped. So when she had made the statement that I had given her false information, sure, that may be true. But I didn't know that. That was not my fault. Was
All right,
not
well, tell
aware.
me that you didn't know that your insurance had lapsed?
No, I had no idea. I hadn't gotten any
All
information
right,
about that.
all right, well, your insurance is paid automatically out of your child support?
Yes, it's auto pay.
So the child support goes into an account and then you auto pay out of that account to your insurance company?
Yeah.
All right, and at some point that didn't happen, so your insurance lapsed.
Yes, because child support is kind of up and down and backwards and all around.
You don't always get it.
Yeah. And like I do, but it's like smaller amounts or it's less than what it normally is sometimes. So that's the problem there. And I have no problem paying um Kristen or whatever her name may be back. I have no problem doing that. But the issue that I have is she was kind of yelling at my wife at this game in front of children and mothers and grandparents alike. And that kind of set me off. It set obviously my wife off. That's not very professional. And then I didn't have Brandy's number. I didn't have her information. So when I reached her, she did not give me any information as to what her car was, how much her car was to fix. She let my wife know that. And didn't give any paperwork, gave no proof, gave nothing of that. Just kind of demanded out of her mouth that we owe her $2,000. Okay, well, I'm gonna want a little bit of proof. My car also has damage. I mean, my tail light, my bumper, I have her black paint smeared on my white car. So, there's damages on both ends. I understand hers is probably a little bit more severe. It was a whole door, whatever else it might have been. But yeah, so when I reached Brandy's, when I did finally get a hold of her, I called her workplace because I had no other way to get a hold of her. And the first thing she told me was that this was extremely unprofessional and that I had no business, I guess, technically calling her like this. But then she seemed to calm down a little bit. I calmed down a little bit. We actually kind of seemed to talk. And it seemed like we were on what I thought was an understanding. And I messaged her my number to show her that I wasn't lying, I wasn't trying to hide anything, that this was genuinely me. She responds with thank you, and then I hear nothing, and then I get certified mail in the mail. And I'm like, okay, this is a little bit of a shocker. I didn't mind paying her. I just wanted a paper. I just wanted something stating that this was actually the cost of it. That's all I wanted.
Well,
And
that's not, well, I'm gonna give you that.
so that's really where I'm at. Like I said, I'm not trying to be unfair or unreasonable, but Yeah, it was a two-way street. I mean, there was words that were being exchanged that didn't need to be. There was things that happened that shouldn't have happened on both ends. And yeah,
My son was in an accident once. He ran a stop sign and hit a lady. We were insured, so we were covered by Mini-Tort. And she was so mad at him. He was about 22 maybe. And she just berated him at the site of the accident. Police officer told him to go stand somewhere else because she was so upset. We did pay her the Mini-Tort amount, so tempers can rage. But the bottom
And-
line is, this cost her $2,211.51 to repair her car. How much can you pay each month?
well, I'm not 100% sure just because I do have wages being garnished already out of my check due to something else. And also, I would like, if possible, the court fees to be covered by her or somebody else because I did try to come to an agreement with her. I did reach out to her. I did text her my number, my real number. I did try to communicate with her. I just needed a piece of paper stating that this is what I owed her. That's really all I needed.
All
I
right,
didn't
that's
need,
what this is.
so,
So I'm gonna give her court costs, but Judge McManus used to make everything payable within 24 months. Judge McManus was judge here when you were about 3 years old. I took over 24 years ago, and he was the judge for 36 years before I got here. But he started the court and he tried to divide everything essentially within at least 24 months. So I would expect that you would pay at least $100 per month regarding this. Are you able to do that?
that's fine. I can do that. Can I start that in January though? Cause I
Yes,
am getting
January
my,
15th
that would be great. I appreciate it.
and the 15th of each month thereafter. Now, you
Sounds
can
good.
pay more if you want to just get this over with. You get a tax refund, or you sell a car, or you win the lottery or something. But as long as you pay $100 per month, she can't pursue a garnishment.
Okay. That's fair.
Ms. Brandes, are you still at Pondview Lane?
I am.
Is that the new subdivision off Ash Road?
It is near it, yes.
All right, and Miss Friesen, you're still at Laura Court, Apartment D?
Yep.
All right. I'll send you each a copy of this judgment. You send $100 per month directly to her. I'd suggest you send it by certified check or money order. Again, if you want to get it done sooner, just pay it off with a tax refund or something. But as long as you pay that amount, she can't pursue any other collections. Ms. Brandes, do you have any questions?
If she doesn't send by certified check or money order and decides to send a personal check, let's say, and I don't feel comfortable cashing that, what are my options?
Well, if she sends you a personal check and you cash it, great. If it doesn't clear, then we've got other issues, including NSF check. But I would, before I reject it, I would at least attempt to cash it.
Okay.
All right, ladies, I hope everybody goes on from here. You probably won't see each other. You live in Three Rivers, she lives in Sturgis. I'm not sure what kind of cheer practice was going on in Centerville, but
Our children
it's
go to
not
school
like
together.
cross
So.
paths much anymore. All right, you're both free to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. I think we have hugs. Exclamation mark hugs. Or is it hug? Judge, do you have much more to say? Much more to say. Huge. There it is. Hugs. Gives the group hug in the chat because we all love each other. I'm so fucking cold.
All right,
Like
we
my
did
heart.
all
We
9
did it,
cases
Judge.
within 40 minutes,
41 minutes.
only because 8 of them didn't show up, but
True.
on the last. We got done.
We got
All right,
done.
that finishes our afternoon. You saw the thing kick out for a minute because I turned it on at about 7:15 and it kicked me out at about a little after 3. All right, we'll be back in the morning with a full docket of arraignments, pre-exam conferences. I'm not even sure.
I'm not even sure what else, but lots. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my God. I am now hungry. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Well, you know, John, 4.5 of those minutes I talked, which is very little for me. I am literally constantly talking. So, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Yeah, we got many things to do this week before the year ends. We have a lot to do before this year ends. Don't you fret. So we'll talk about New Year's plans later, but do me a favor. In the meantime, I think it'll be afternoon, Vicky. Afternoon, because I got a new computer coming. So we'll see. I might be able to be back at doing it again while still recording court. Anyways, I don't want to jinx it. Let me get that set up, but we'll see. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Do me a favor, remember that I love you, and I'm proud of you, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Bye.
Ways down and ready to ride.